My name is Moses Ogulo. As I said, I'm CEO of Insta Media, and I want to use this opportunity to actually teach people and grow some people. I already dropped the purpose for the class. I'm quickly going to drop the vision right away and what I tend to achieve. I will help you understand why it's important to have goals and why it's necessary to have strategies in place for your goals. Talking about goals and strategies for wealth creation. Now, you'll be learning a couple of things: what goals and strategy is, importance of goals, how to set a goal, how to achieve a goal, motivational techniques. We're talking about the importance of strategy and strategy that works for wealth creation. You have a vision, then you set a goal, then a strategy, then you take action, and then voila, success. Yes, I know it looks all simple or all cliche, and you're like, is it like that? But there are bumps in those gaps between your goal, your strategy, and your action, especially the environment where action is taken. But I'm going to be helping you scale through that, because that's the level where a lot of people fall back. That's the level where a lot of people turn back. That's the level where a lot of people give up, and they tend not to achieve that success in their pursuit for wealth. Either be you a salesperson, be you a real estate agent, be you a digital marketer, be you a website designer, whatever you are or whatever it is you are doing, the ability to monetize what you are doing is what we are here for. So I'm basically teaching you how to use what you already know, what you have, and who you are, to recreate money for yourself by setting goals and applying strategy that helps you achieve those goals. This class practically shows you step-by-step process on how to invest the time and effort necessary to get whatever you want from life. But you have to make the effort and invest the time in going to the class or staying till the end of the class for you to actually benefit what I have for you. And I promise I will not waste your time. I will give you value for your time. And at the end of the webinar, you will appreciate the fact that you were here for this class and your mind was actually transformed for the new phase you want to actually encounter. Now, one of my mentors, Russell Brunson, said that life doesn't give you what you want, but gives you what you work for. So for you to achieve success in anything, you have to set your mind to work. But there are easy ways to work in and there are hard ways to work in. In fact, I will call it smart ways to work in. So I'm going to practically show you smart way to doing these things over time as you come with me on this journey. Definition of terms. Now, a goal is an idea or desired result that a person or group of persons plan or are committed to achieve. It can be a desire or a wish that you actually set in your mind that, this is what you want. Like I can say, okay, I want 3 million by the end of this month. I want 10 million this year. I want 50 million this year. My goal this year was actually a big one, though it looks unrealistic. I said I wanted to make 500 million, and I keep posting it about it on my status. And a lot of people were looking at me. Though I didn't make up to that amount, but at least I made something more significant that I can actually boast of, or I'm proud of myself. When I started saying I want to make 500 million for the end of this year, that was early January. That was a goal, and at the end of the day, I didn't make up to 500 million. Now, strategy is a general plan to achieve one or more goals under condition of uncertainty. Now, strategy involves determining actions to achieve these goals and mobilizing resources to execute this plan. So when you set a goal, when you have that wish that I want to make this amount of money in so day, in so time, you have to set a strategy. If not, your goal will just look like a normal wish, a normal dream, but it is your strategy that turns it to reality. That's why there is no goal without a strategy. If you see in the beginning of the class, I told you goals and strategies. So when you set that your desire, okay, you want to take your company from this point A to point B. You want to make your product more known. You want to make what you are selling more visible. You want to get 100 referrals to this program that you are doing. You want to be able to get 100 people to buy this product you are selling. Those are goals. Strategy is plans you put in place in order to achieve the goals you have already set. The desire you have already created in your heart, the resources you have already put in place. So you don't just set goals, you have to come up with a plan. So strategy itself is plan. You are planning how to achieve the goal. You put in your mind that, I want to set a goal for my 2021. Then I want to know what I have to do to achieve these goals that I've set in place, because it is your goal that determines your strategy. It is the goal you want to achieve that determines how you will plan on achieving it. Somebody that have a goal for 100k will not plan the way somebody that has a goal for 200 million will plan. Are you getting me now? So if I am planning to make only 10,000 naira this week, my plan will be different from somebody planning on getting 20 million this week. So your goal is what determines your strategy. How big your goal is determine how probably tedious or how broad your plan will be on achieving it. Now let's get down to the next section where I talk about the importance of goal. So you also know that this thing I'm getting involved is actually necessary for my wealth achievement, of my wealth creation. Okay, now let us quickly talk about the importance of goal setting. Now, number one says goal give our life meaning. It makes us better versions of ourselves along the line. It helps us achieve better results, and it helps us stay focused at all time. Now, these is just the few pointers I want us to look at for the importance of goal setting. Now, the trouble with not having goals is that we'll be running around the field up and down with nothing to score. It's just like no goal post. You're just running around the field with the ball and nothing to aim at. So goal in general gives our life meaning. It gives us something to drive for, something to aim at, something to pursue for. So it gives you meaning as a person. It gives you the feeling that yes, you know what you are doing, you know where you are heading to. Now it makes us better version of ourselves along the line of achieving these goals. The goals I set for myself this year actually made me better versions of myself. I was just an ordinary WhatsApp media or ordinary WhatsApp TV. That's what I am, and that's what I am still, but there is level to it. My idea about how I see things change. My perception changed. A lot of things changed around me because of the money that came into my bank account. So yeah, there's something inspiring about big money when it comes to your life, or when it changes the way you think, it changes the way you act. So this chasing of goals helps you become better versions of yourself. Even if you don't end up achieving those goals, you will see that along the line you meet people that change your orientation, change your mentality, change you to become who you actually need to be in this pursuit for success. The importance of setting goals is that it helps you achieve better results. If you don't set goal for your life, then it's almost certain that you will be very disappointed at what life gives to you. Aiming at nothing is setting yourself for achieving nothing. Once you're not aiming at anything, you're just setting yourself for nothing. Anything that comes, you are part of the people that anything that comes, we will take it like that. And that's not how you should program yourself to live. You should program yourself to achieve something and stick your mind to that stuff. And lastly, it helps you stay focused. Goals helps you stay focused at all times. And when you take your eye off your goal or off your purpose or off your aim, you start to see fear, you start to see worries, you start to see doubt. That's what take over when your mind is not longer on your goal anymore. Start to see negativity. I did a video for that. I'm probably going to drop it later on in this class for you to check it out. So you start to see negativity, doubt, fear. You don't believe anymore. And once anything tamper with your belief, forget it. There is no achieving of anything for you. We're going to talk about that in the process of this class. So let's go down to the next section where I teach you or show you how to set your goals, or how to build your mind to setting goals for yourself. So basically, as I told you earlier, goals are like wishes. You can say they are dreams as well. But without a strategy, it becomes just the dream it is, or just the wishes they are, or just the ambition or the idea it is. But first of all, the first step is setting one. How do you set one? I told you we all want better life. We all wish for something. We all want something. There is something you want deep down. Now, it's not about what somebody wants for you. It's about what you in your heart you want for yourself. It's not about what you were supposed to want. Something you yourself, you know within you, this is what you want. One of those days when I trek under the hot sun and I'm going home, I tell myself, you're going to become this. I'm going to become this. At the age of this time, I'm going to be this. I'm going to own this. I'm going to own that. They were wishes. I want to be this. I want to be able to pay for this. I want to be, they were wishes. They were what I want for myself. So you have to have something you want for yourself. That's how you start by setting a goal. What do you want for yourself at the moment? Is it in your workplace? Is Is it in your own personal life as a student, as an employee? What do you want for yourself? Go and write it down. Is a goal. Probably what do you want for yourself this year? Start from that point. Now the next one is that particular desire you want, that particular wish. Are you ready to pay the price for it? Are you actually ready to pay the price for it? A lot of people will want, I want this amount of money, but when they tell you the price, you are like, oh, I don't want it anymore. That's the problem. So when you are writing down those wishes or those desires, put down in your mind, are you ready to pay the price for it? Sometimes it requires your time. Like now, instead of you watching a favorite movie, or instead of you going out with your friends, or probably sleeping, you are here attending this class. It's your time, sometimes it's your effort, sometimes it's your money. The data you spend to probably be online to just attend this class is your money. Are you ready to pay this price? Is somebody that is desperate enough that actually creates change the desire. So it's actually how you set your goals. I just made a 2 points. One, your utmost desire. When I was doing Forsage, I actually had a desire. I said I want to build a house for my mom. That was my desire. Then I went back to my drawing board and strategized on how to achieve that, to make money with Forsage to build a house. And at the end of the day, I actually made more than enough money to actually achieve that stuff. And one of these days, if you are still with me, I will screenshot the project ongoing for the house I'm building for my mom. It's something you set, you want, you desire, then you plan for it. But the question is, are you ready to pay for the price? When you are writing those goals, put behind yourself, are you ready to pay for the price? That's how you set goals. Your desire, then your plan to pay for it. I was ready to pay for the price. Right now, I'm teaching you now is the price I'm paying for something I want to achieve at the end of the class. So there is no goal without a price tag to it. So you achieve anything you set your mind to achieve once you are ready to pay the price. Now let's get down to how you achieve this goal. Welcome back. Put it upon yourself that you're going to set a goal after this class. Put it upon yourself that you're going to do something with your remaining part of this year for yourself. Put it upon yourself that you're going to make a difference. But you start by setting a goal. So go back, get a book, write something down. What do you want to achieve? Money-wise, we are talking about money-wise. How much do you want to achieve? Money-wise, from whatever you are doing, whether you have anything to do or not, just go and write it down. That is what I want to make. Then create a deadline. When do you want to make it? The remaining section of this class will be talking about how to achieve a goal. Talking about motivational tactics, strategies, balance of strategies and strategies that work for wealth creation. Go and write a goal. There is no succeeding without first of all dreaming. I didn't have anything, but I dreamed. I had a dream. I had a wish. I had a desire. Those things are what are called goals. So what are your desires? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What are they? Go write them down. That's where you start. If you want to start making money, this is where you start now. Goal setting. This is where you start. You want to leave poverty. You want to leave the low bank account. You want to leave the shallow account or the no alert every month lifestyle. This is where you start from. Goal setting. So go today, set a goal. Before we go on how to achieve this goal, because strategy is the plan you put in place to make this dream, this wish, this aspiration, this ambition comes to reality. Stay with me as you go to the class. Okay, now how to achieve a goal. There are actually a lot of points line to talk about, but I just simplify it to these 4 simple steps, which I'll be explaining or expanding a little bit further for you to actually grasp the in-depth of how important these 4 key points are. Number 1, I said intensify desire. Number 2, develop belief. Number 3, write it down. And lastly, set a deadline. So these are the 4 keys I'll be expanding briefly for you to understand how to achieve those set goals you have already created for yourself. Remember, I told you go set a goal. Then now let's talk about how to achieve those goals. As I said earlier, desire is actually the first step to goal achievement, and it's actually the basic foundation from where goal is created. Desire. It's not just ordinary desire. It has to be the burning one, the one that you are craving desperately for. When I set a goal for myself during the time of Forsage, something caused a desire in me that I wanted by all means to own or to buy an apartment for my mom. It was intensified. A lot of you have set different goals and you felt that, oh, you have set goals and at the end of it, you didn't achieve anything. Actually, why you failed at that goal is because it was not intensified. Your desire for that goal was not burning enough. How do you identify something that is intensified or intense desire or intense passion? How do you identify it? It is what keeps you working all hours, up late. It's what keeps you working desperately. This desire dominates thinking. It dominates action. All you want to do is do it now. Do it now. So take a moment, think about this your goal that you have set for yourself. Is the desire for it intense? intensified? How committed are you truly to achieving this goal? Take a moment and think about these things. You don't just set goal. It has to be something that is burning within you. When you are 100% committed to reaching your goal, you move from hoping to knowing. At that moment, that's when you know that this desire is actually intensified. You move from hoping maybe to work to knowing that yes, you are on the right path and it is going to work. If you want something badly enough, then quitting is not an option. You find a way or you make a way. The question you should be asking yourself, are you ready to pay the price to achieve these things you have setting for yourself? That 1 million you say you want to make before the end of the year, that 2 million you say you want to make before the end of the year, have you actually created the desire that beats every other odds in your heart? That question should be what should be pounding on your mind. Then you know that yes, this your desire is actually intensified. Then you don't feel weak anymore about challenging yourself to achieve it. Then you don't think about going back when everything becomes difficult. You think about moving ahead. You think about creating other means to achieving that goal. Nobody say there's not going to be difficulty in the process, but when your desire is intensified, you overlook the difficulty, overlook the cost. Your eye is more focused on the price. That is what I mean by intensified desire. Until you get to that point, then the goal achieving is not possible. It's not a reality. You get the point now. Let's move to the next point where I tell you about developing belief. Just as I said earlier, the class is to prepare you. It's only a prepared man that actually makes maximum use of opportunity. So now the number 2 key is to develop belief. You have set this goal. The goal is intense in your heart. Now, do you believe? There is this saying that faith moves mountains. It is your belief that will add an extra spice to motivating you to work. If you don't believe you can reach a goal, then it is just a pipe dream. It is just another random thing. If you don't believe, if you have any slight doubt in your mind, then it will probably become what you feel it will become, because there's no belief. And in order to achieve anything, you must believe it is possible at that your particular level. It's good to dream big, but believe in the big dream too. Don't be like it may happen. No, stand on your ground, believe in it. It is difficult sometimes to even believe on some things you say out of wishfulness, but if it is a goal, believe in it. Who believe? Times where I mentor, there's this confidence in me that I keep giving them, and they say, oh Moses, whenever you talk, I'm motivated to do things. The confidence is coming from my belief system. So when you walk with your friends and you talk, you are talking from your belief system. The confidence comes from your belief system. So when you set a goal for 1 million, talk like someone that is heading for 1 million. When you set a goal for 20 million, talk like somebody that is heading to a goal of 20 million. Your belief system motivates your action, and there is nothing that attracts money like confidence. Your belief system creates confidence. Confidence attracts success. Generally, that is how the formula works. So confidence just attracts success. So when you say you want to achieve this, believe in it. Put your mind that you see this here, forget it, it's done deal. This is a process to achieving goals. Okay, you have had this desire, you have believed in the goal. Now, the third step is to write it down. Go get a book, go get a pen, and write your goal down. It is important you write your goals down because it subconsciously helps you achieve them. It creates an image in your mind. It creates a deeper emotion or a deeper connection to that goal when you write it down. It is so important to write your goal down, because when you write it down, it's no longer a thought. It becomes something that motivates you. It becomes something that gives you the feeling to pursue it. So go write goals down. Anyone you think about, financial goal, personal goal, whatever it is, just go write it down. It is easier to remember. It helps you reread them, and once you reread them, it creates impression on your mind. It helps your subconscious mind grow or get awakened towards achieving it. So the third step is write your goal down. It's either you write it down or you kiss it goodbye. To just be another wish that came towards your mind. So whatever you are thinking today, whatever you are wanting to achieve today, get a pen, write it. Go one, my goal for this year, my goal for next year, my goal for this month. Write it down. So lastly, concerning this goal achievement, set a deadline. Now, setting a date to attain this your goal is an ignition for goal seeking missile in your mind. It creates determination for achievement because you already know the duration. You're already planning on getting this thing done. So set a deadline. Just say, I want to make 5 million, I want to make 10 million, I want to make 1 million. Set a date, set a target. When you don't set a deadline, your goal becomes a thing of probability. I will do it when I'm ready. There is no deadline. So set a deadline. If you want to make money in 7 days, say I want to make this amount of money in 7 days, then you start planning on how to make that money in 7 days. That's where we'll talk about the strategy. Now let your goal be realistic. Don't make it too soon. If it is a high goal that has to do with a very high amount of income, then don't make it too soon, so you will not actually feel that it's impossible. And don't make it too long so that the goal chasing doesn't become boring and uninteresting. It is very important you set deadline because they increase motivation. And don't ever think that deadline perform miracle. Setting a deadline does not perform miracle. You have to actually put in effort to achieve this goal, but setting deadline helps create the motivation needed to actually achieve the goal. So it's necessary to set a date of achievement for all your goals. That way you know that you are working towards a target within a specific time frame. So let's quickly go to that motivation tactics, which is an additional bonus to achieving goals, because most of the time you need motivation. Goals itself does not motivate itself. You need motivational sources, which I'm going to talk about quickly. This brings us to the final note about goals. It's kind of an additional keys or an additional tools to apply, like an advanced ability to your achieving the set goals. One of the key is success enhancement, visualization techniques, and affirmation techniques. This motivational techniques is generally comprises of these three. Now, success enhancement generally means you putting yourself in an environment that triggers the achievement mindset. That's why I told you your friends matter a lot in the beginning of the class. Your circle of friends matter a lot. There is a saying that you're an average of the 5 persons you spend your time with. So if you spend your time with 5 dummies, then you are an average of 5 dummies. If you spend yourself with 5 wise people, then you are an average of a wise person. So most of the time I spend my time with people that are chasing after goals, or driving more traffic to their audience base, or getting more referrals or recruits to their programs. That's people I work with. That's people I spend majority of my time with. That's why I'm this good. So always attach yourself to a success enhancer, somebody that you are looking up to learn from, or somebody that you are looking up to be like. Surround yourself with positive things that challenge you to push on. So that's that about the success enhancer. The visualization techniques. Visualization means you have to create a mental image of that your goal. Probably you have a goal of being in Dubai next year. Then sit and imagine you walking in the street of Dubai. Sit and imagine you probably being in one of the highest skyscraper in Dubai. Picture yourself there. Create a visual imagination. There is this conversion that happens to your subconsciousness when a visual imagination is created within you concerning anything. It just helps push you further to bringing that thing to reality. If there is no visualization, then there is no possibility of achieving anything. And the last one is affirmation techniques. Affirmation generally means you confessing it. Keep saying it to yourself. If you have to wake up in the morning and say it, if you have to walk in the street, where you are walking in the street, you are saying it repeatedly to yourself. You are confirming it by yourself that you are going to make it. You will make it. You will make this amount. You make this amount. You are going to purchase this stuff. You are going to get to this point. Affirmation. That stuff helped me a lot when I was growing up. Anytime I take a walk, saving up to 15 naira to save up for lunch, in the process of working, I am always confessing that I'm going to do great. I'm going to be great. I'll one day have money enough to pay for this. That's what I keep saying when I work during those times. It was not favorable for me at that moment, but now it is different. So confessing it continuously helps you bring these goals to your mind, front of your subconsciousness, helps you as a person. So we talked a lot about importance of goals, how to set a goal, how to achieve a goal, and we talked about the motivational techniques as well. And I just gave you the 3 advanced keys to further enhance your ability to achieving your goal. It is necessary, it is important to create one goal now, because the next class we'll be talking about strategies that works. That part you will know that using that I say I want to achieve, this is the way to go about achieving it. See you in the next class. I want to tell us a little story about a friend of mine. So this guy is my classmate in senior secondary school. So he's even our head boy, the most brilliant student in my class. I wanted to be like him academically. Like back then, I was competing to be like him, but every now and then, he still beats us. He still beats everybody in the class and tops notch. And the funny thing, you will not see him copy notes. You will not see him in class. He hardly stay in class, and he doesn't copy notes that much. But when it's the exam, his head is like what I can't even try to fathom. So when we wrote jam and everything, with that his brightness now, he got admission first before me. I stayed at home for 2 years before I got admission. But him, the first time he wrote jam, got admission straight up. And he went into school, and later I came in after 2 years. I met him in school. He was already 2 years ahead of me. I was in year 1, he was in 300 level. After then, fast forward to after we finished school, he went for NYC. I was still in school and all that, but I finished at the moment. So he was seeing my media. He knew when I started. He was talking to me that he's seen the amount of money I'm posting every time on my status. That I should show him the way now. That look at me. I've made up to 3 million naira on a platform I was doing back then. That I should show him the way now. That why am I doing him like that? If he tell me that he can't even buy a recharge card, come on, recharge card. That if you see how hard it is after school, that you not believe that people that have finished school to suffer like this. I was like, see, if I tell you what I'm doing, can you do it? He said he can do it. I said I'm doing LPV at the moment. He said register me now, guy. Register me, please. He begged me. Okay, I say okay, talk. It's 1.5 to register. This is what you do. This is what he said. No problem. He paid me the money. I registered him. Funny thing, very funny story. I registered him. 3 days later, he came back. He said, can he ask for a refund? That he needs his money back. That platform is too difficult. That he doesn't know how to operate it. In fact, he's tired. I told him, I can't refund you. That I've used the money to buy code. He said, I beg. I should just find somebody that want to buy it. I let him sell it. I beg. He begs that he doesn't have shishi with him. That he's broke. Like, I beg. That the platform is too hard, that he doesn't feel he can do it. So I was like, okay, no wahala. That he's my guy. I don't do refund, but I'll give him 1K, which is the referral bonus I got from his registration. He said, thank you, that one is to go a long way. I gave him the 1K, he gave me the login so that I will sell anytime I like and collect my money. So 2 weeks later, I now cashed out 400K. I posted it on my status. He came back and like, Jesus, you 400K. Was like 400K. How? I beg. Give me my login. Say you have not changed it or have you sold it? I said no, I've not sold it. It's still with me. He said I beg. Thank you. I will access the site. You'll be using the platform that I beg. Let him use it. I beg. He needs money. I said, Shay, you say you don't want to do it again. He said he will try to understand that I should show him again how to do it. I showed him again and I put him through. And he went to the platform. Funny enough, that guy cashed out 5K that week. I was like, how did you cash out 5K? He said, as rapper whole grand way that he started learning how to refer with what I was teaching in my group. I said, wow, that's amazing. He started referring, before you know that he cashed out over 30,000 naira before his own activity earning was due safe. And when his activity earning was due, he still cashed it out. He said there is no minute he missed anything on that platform. There is no minute that he's always online to do something. This was somebody that started and 2 days later he came back asking for refund. But I believe the hardship taught him a lesson that it is not easy in the beginning. He had to come back and start again after he saw my 400K cash out. He was motivated and before he knew it, he was cashing out. Now when I did another platform, he now came, he joined again, he started that one, but he said that even that referring time, that it was very difficult for him, that he could not refer, that it was very hard, that I should show him how to become a TV like me, that's how he feels he's going to make it. I said truly that's how he's going to make it. He has to be a TV because it's easier to make it when you're referring, be afflicting, whatever the case might be for you. He said okay to show him. I don't have chance to show him all this thing, but I'll just give him tips. He just download WhatsApp and get a new number, give it a name, find logo and pay people for advert. He says that, I say yes, go do it. He said thank you. I said no problem. We started Forsage. He became a TV. He was posting everything I was posting. He was posting. At the end of the day, you come, nobody's answering me. I'll shout. To cut the long story short, I made up to about 400 to 500,000 naira from Forsage. He did another program called Forsage Strong, and he still made good amount of money. And as I'm talking to you now, the last time we had conversation with him, he told me that his views is over 1.5k views. I was proud of him. I was like, look at you. This was somebody that graduated before me, but I was already enjoying money before him. And he came to ask for assistance, and I showed him what I do. He started doing it. That guy makes nothing less than at least 100 plus in a month. He's not working for anybody. He's just pressing his phone. 100 plus in a month doing affiliate programs. Where am I trying to get to from this stuff, or point of view you should get from this story is that one, it's not easy in the beginning. You need to anchor to a success enhancer, so that during that difficult time you will see somebody you want to be like that will drive you to want to work more. That's one. Now, secondly, you need to start something now. The idea of it not being easy now is just now. Tomorrow it will be better, but if you don't start it today, then that tomorrow will still be your today again. People that started yesterday will be far better than you that is starting tomorrow, because they have learned, they have grew. When others were doing music, you said nobody will consider us as artists, nobody will like us. Today they are far, but you are still there. You are not doing the same music, you are not even there, and you want to start now that other people have gone far. Now you are discouraged, no motivation to do. You are like, and people will start early, they enjoy, and now that's what YouTubers of these days talk. You want to be a YouTuber, and yeah, YouTube they pay again, and people will start that time. And so if you don't start now, sir, you will join this gang. It's people that started before. I cannot make it again if I start. Excuse upon excuse. Start something today. Start something now. Nobody is saying you are building your whole life on it, but just start now, so that you can survive so long enough to meet the opportunity you were designed for. It is like that for everybody, but it will not come so for you if you have not started today, if you have not started now. Your purpose is reviewed over time. Even me, as I'm talking to you, I'm still discovering myself. I don't know it all. I don't even know myself to the fullest. I'm discovering myself over time. Somebody met me and was like, he wish he started the same time I started my own WhatsApp media. See, now he would have been a big boy like I am. Now he can't even write home about how his life is, and he doesn't even know where to start from. No money to even start in the media again. That's your story. That's your story if you don't start now. That's what your story will be tomorrow if you don't start now. You will envy those that have gone ahead, and you'll be discouraged to start. That's why when you see a success enhancer, you anchor to them, you hang on them, so that their flares or their aroma will be dragging you to move forward. I remember then in Forsage, that same guy, I told you he graduated more, but I was making more money than him, and he came to ask for way, and I showed him. That same guy, every morning he will come and tell me, Moses, give me a dashboard. Give me a dashboard. Every morning I will give him my Ethereum dashboard or my Forsage dashboard. He will be claiming it on his status as if he's the one. Say, guy, give me a dashboard. Every morning. He was doing that consistently. There was a time I didn't even change my name to Insta Media. I just left it as his own name, GMA. He was resilient. He refused to stick to that particular level he was. He was resilient. He kept doing it. He came to me now, nobody's responding. But later on, he came and said, man, I've made this amount. Wow, it's not be you. Your dashboard is sweet, they motivate to a success enhancer. Find one and hang on it. If you see me fit as your own success enhancer, then hang on me. Let me drag you. He didn't beg me for money. He begged me for insight. He begged me for information. He begged me to show him how. He didn't beg me for money. Majority of you are getting it wrong because you are asking for money instead of the way out. If I have given him money, he would have spent it and still come back again for more. But now I show him the way out. Now he's making his own money. Even if it's not as much as I am making, but over time he is growing consistently. Start now, sir, not tomorrow. Don't say I will try. Start now. See how hard it is. Then hang on to your success enhancer. When it does, do. When you go this way, go. When you do it this way, do. Over time, you will learn how to do it on your own without anchoring too much on him. It's like teaching a baby how to walk. You start with giving him something to hold. Sorry, I'm talking too much, but most of the time, I want to deliver value so that you know that you are not in the race alone. A lot of us are hanging to success enhancer. That is why we are moving forward. I have mine. See you in the next part of my class or wherever you'll be getting more lectures from. Do well to follow me on all social media handles and stay close to me, stay connected. If I deem fit to be your own success enhancer, then stay close to me, man. Stay close to me, sir. Let's work. Let's discover ourselves together and let's write our own story. I still remember Moses Obulo. Welcome back to class. We'll talk about what strategy is, importance of strategy, and strategy that works for wealth creation. Okay, now strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve a long-term or an overall aim. Strategy is just like a plan, but it is your goal that determines your strategy. Now, I want to talk about strategies that can help you make this money, or strategies that can help you create this wealth that you so desire. We're going to go into them one after the other. So stay tuned as we head down to that part where I show you how important this strategy is, or how necessary strategy is concerning goal getting. Because if you set a goal and you don't have a strategy in place to achieve those goals, you don't have a plan in place to fight on for that goal, then the goal will just be a mere wish, a normal dream, a normal desire, the regular thing you do. It is when you have put plans in place to achieve that goal, that is when you have the possibility of actually making it. I saw a lot of people send goals that were not clear enough, or were not direct, no objective, no sub goals. So we'll be talking more on strategy that works for wealth creation. So let's get down to that part where I explain everything. Okay, so now importance of strategy. Now there are actually so many importance of strategy, but we are going to practically dwell on these four I just listed. Now, number one says strategy gives you 80% chances of succeeding. Yes, that's the truth. I told you strategy is actually plan put in place to achieve a goal. That's the simple definition. Now, once you have a goal, or once you have a target, an aim, and you don't make any plan for it, there is no succeeding for you. People don't land into success by unpreparedness. Let me use that word. It is from a planned work. Now, success is actually 20% skills. You know how to do it, yes, but do you have any plan on succeeding? Knowing how to succeed alone is not enough. When it comes to wealth, knowing how to make it is not enough. You have to have a plan set in place to make it. Now, the next point says all goals are illusions without strategies. I told you earlier on that your vision, your desire, whatever it is you have in mind to achieve will just be a mere dream, a mere goal, the regular goal, without strategies put in place on how to acquire them. It will just be the same you repeating the whole wishes and wishes and wishes all over again, because you have no plan put in place. Now you know your goal. The next thing is the plan. So it is very, very important you set a plan. You draft out a plan on how to achieve this goal. Now I'll be teaching us plans or strategy for wealth creation. Then you apply the same principle and begin to make money if making money is actually one of your goals. Now, number 3 says strategy enhance your UDF for easy money magnet. Setting strategy is not actually setting yourself from the competition. It's not about being better at what you do. It's about being different at what you do. Is a quote from Mike Potter. So strategy actually enhance your unique differentiating factors. If you're in my masterclass, you will learn more about that when we talk about practical affiliating using UDF factors for easy sale process and using the authoritative commander approach for easy sales process. That's on my masterclass for profitable WhatsApp marketing. Now, strategy, when you set a plan, when you create a plan, it don't just make you are not actually defining yourself as a better person in the job. You're actually defining yourself as a different person in the job, and that is what will make you sell well. That is what will make you sell easily, when you are different. When you are uniquely different, that's the meaning of UDF, unique differentiating factor. When you are uniquely different, it is easy to become a money magnet. Strategy is what enhances that unique differentiating factor. Now, the last one is strategy creates luck when opportunities meet you. Luck doesn't just happen by chance, as I said. It happens for only those that are prepared. How do you get prepared? By drafting out a strategy. It is very important, because majority of the time why I have been successful all this while is because I prepared. Most of you want money, but you have not prepared for it. Most of you want $1 million. Most of you want 100k a day, 100k a month, 200k a week. these are your goals, these are your desires, but there is no strategy put in place. There is no preparation at all put in place. Now, when the opportunity come, you find out that while other people are making a million naira out of that opportunity, you are only making 10,000 naira out of it. But you all went into the same program together. Why is he making more than you are? It's because of preparation, sir. You failed to be prepared. So when the opportunity came, you couldn't make the best out of it because you lack preparation for the opportunity. So I'm taking you on this class now to enable you to understand the importance of strategy, so that you start putting yourself together as a prepared person for the opportunity. Now we are going to be diving into various opportunity 2021, and I don't want you to miss out of it. And when this opportunity come, you are already prepared. That is the essence of strategy. When other people are making 10K out of the opportunity, you are making a million naira out of that same opportunity. So many of us did so many income programs with me, but couldn't make the amount I was making because I was well prepared than them. I'm emphasizing on the preparation. It is very important in the pursuit for success. In the pursuit for wealth creation, it is very important. So these are the 4 keys I want us to dwell upon as we move on to the next phase that talks about wealth creation. Now, I told you number 1 is strategy gives you 80% chances of succeeding, because success is just 20% skill, you knowing how to do it. But having a plan set in place to use that your skill to acquire wealth is what creates the 80% chances of succeeding. Number 2, I told you all goals are illusion without strategies. A goal is just a mere dream, it's just a pipe dream without a plan set in place. Strategy enhance your unique differentiating factors for easy sale process, easy money magnet. Strategy creates luck when opportunity meets you. So people will be like, you are lucky, we all did it though. But when we couldn't make the way you made, how did you do it now? How did you do it now? You were different because of strategy. You were better because of strategy. You made more because of strategy. Strategy created the preparation you needed for the opportunity, so luck became natural when the opportunity came for you. Are you getting the point now? You are all in this class, you are all listening to the class, you are all paying attention. But what will make you better, or what will make you achieve more in the opportunity all of you will be doing with me, or all of you will be doing differently in the future, is based on your strategy preparation. So bear that in mind, that while you are lacking behind is because you are less prepared. So today, put it upon yourself that you are preparing yourself for massive wealth creation. Another bigger class, which I call Market Like a Boss. Discover secrets to market like a beast that you are. I will grind you to be well prepared. So when opportunity comes your way, while other people are making 10K, you are making up to $1 million naira from the same platform. The difference is strategy. Let's get to that point. So strategies for wealth creation. Now there are so many strategies, but I'm breaking everything down to 2 simple steps for you. Now the strategy for creating wealth, especially online, is selling and investing. Whatever the case might be, you might be selling or you might be investing. Now I'll explain these 2 simple steps furthermore for you to understand. Like some will be asking, selling how, investing how, invest what? So you are confused, you don't know what to invest, you don't know what to sell. Me, I do both. You can do both as well, or you can just focus on one and you still make your money. That's just it. So I'll show you or explain further what selling entails, and I'll explain further what investing entails. This is what is linking up to money multiplicity formula. But let me give you a hint into these 2 strategies for wealth creation. So selling just practically means giving something over or handing something over in exchange for money. Now, you can sell a product or you can sell a service. Those are 2 things that you can get involved in selling. So if your idea is to actually make money online, whether $1 million naira or whatever the case might be for you, you want to be a billionaire, as some people said, you have to find something to sell. You have to look for something, commodities to sell, commodities to market. Either you sell sell a product to collect money in exchange, or you sell a service. One of my class, I was telling them that referring people to program is like a service. You are giving them recommendations to where to make money. It's like a service too. So you can sell any of these, a product or a service. You can learn how to do web designing and you offer your service as a web designer. You can learn how to do graphic designing and you offer your service as a graphic designer. That's you selling something online, which I'm going to teach you more about income generators. Now, there is a wonderful piece of masterclass I set up for this particular stuff. I call it Market Like a Boss. Discover the secret of selling like a beast. Now, this class is a premium class. It teaches you practical steps on how to sell yourself as a networker and sell a product, either shoe, bags, clothing materials, or selling a service online. It shows you practical steps on how to go about doing these things. It shows you practical steps on the difference between a fad and a trend for you to know what to be selling at the right time, because majority of the people sell good product at the wrong time and end up not getting sales in return. That premium class shows you what to do. That premium class shows you about advertising management. A lot of us get advertising wrong. The simple idea about advertising is an angle to marketing that shows you the perception of what the product is about. And when you place an ad, your goal is to make the audience you are targeting click on the link or take a call to action on the link, or whatever the case might be for your advert.
Click on the link on my bio and join me during this Ramadan period and do good for the people.
But a lot of people make the mistake of trying to sell immediately on their advert posts. That is a practical error, and I'm going to show you how to go about advertising management using the HTS principle, and that is only for my premium class. So I'll be giving a discount at the end of this class, so you'll be getting the discount offer for the premium class if you are interested, and I want you to be interested because it's different from this class. This class is only opening your eyes. Now the practical class or the premium class shows you how to go about selling these things and making money from selling any kind of product. And if you feel you don't have any product to sell, well, in that master class I will show you how to get products for free and still market for money to get profit at the end of the day. That's all on the premium class called Market Like a Boss. Discover the secret to selling like a beast that you are. So that's that for those that wants to get involved in selling commodities, either as a networker yourself, whatever the case might be, whatever you feel you want to market online, then you need to be part of this course. I'll be dropping link that involves the discount offer, so you check it out and make payments to the right account details. Don't pay anybody apart from Instamedia Technology account. That's our corporate account. We don't give personal account, give corporate account. So you pay into our Instamedia Academy account for you to get access to that class. That class will change your life forever. Now let's get down to that part that talks about investing. I said the other way to create wealth is investing. I thought the first one is selling, that is sell goods or service or product, and the other one is investing. And investing is the act of allocating resources, usually money, with the expectation of generating an income or profit. So you can invest in two things. You can invest in yourself or you can invest in others. Now we'll further break these two things I say. Now when I say you can invest in yourself, is that you're investing in yourself as a person, that's your personal growth as a person, or you invest in your own business. So that yourself means whatever concerns you. You can put money into yourself, whether you grow your educational background or you grow your business, whatever your business is. Secondly, you invest in others. When I mean in others, I mean in other people's business or in other people's ideas or whatever the case might be that is not yours, but you are probably or practically shareholders of that particular business. Now, in the money multiplicity class, I talked about income generator. And one of my mentors, that is a real estate, Grant Cardone, he said that your foolishness of spending is determined by your cash flow. So you can only spend as foolish as your cash flow. Now, if you don't have income generators, you will likely not become a millionaire, except you want to steal people's money. But if you want to do things genuinely, they say an average millionaire has 7 income streams. So you have to create at least 7 income generators But for a startup as you are, even me myself, I have only practically 3 at the moment. As a startup as you are, you can have 2 or 3 income generators. Now this is where involves investing. When I say investing on yourself, in my class I told you I'm taking premium class. It's an investment to you. This class you are taking now is an investment to you because I'm enhancing your knowledge. Now the reason why a lot of people don't have solutions to their particular problem is because they have not discovered the information they need to actually overcome that problem. So if you are feeling that you are not making up to this amount of money, no matter your struggles and determination, then you have not gotten the information, the right information needed to scale through that particular level. That is why it's very, very important you buy books, you involve yourself in premium classes, you involve yourself in coaching activities to grow beyond some certain levels. I do that a lot, and that's why I am growing consistently and becoming more wealthy over time. So you have to learn to invest in yourself as a person. That's one of the crucial key to surviving. You have to learn to invest in yourself. So spend money for knowledge. You might not necessarily pay me, you might pay other people. I've paid up to 7 to 8 coaches online to learn their own secret. You can come in and learn my own secret. In that my master class, Profitable WhatsApp Business Coaching class, I talked about my secrets on how I made 3 million naira in 7 months and how I made my first 10 million naira in about 3 months. Here on WhatsApp, everything was done on WhatsApp, I'm telling you, and I can practically give you this step for you to copy and paste, involve yourself in it, and before you know it, 2 to 3 months you'll be making money beyond your widest imagination. And this class goes for a little token. I'm going to drop in link for you to check out the discount offer, and I beg you to key in because you can't afford to miss out. I'll show you things that you tend to enjoy, things that you tend to benefit from the investing on yourself section in my master class. I'll be training you specifically. It's a mentorship class on how to sell. There are 2 classes, 2 premium classes, but I will advise you start with 1. But if you want to get the 2, it's still good for you. Now, investing in others involves either creating a extra income generator that is passive income, or probably putting your money into somewhere that generates profit for you. I'll be showing you the program I am involved in at the moment and how I generate money from the program where I invest in at the moment. I also invest in real estate as well. So I'll be showing you all these things, places to invest if you want to go into real estate investment, if you want to go into crypto investment, whatever the case might be. I'll be practically showing you these things in the money multiplicity formula class. So thank you for your time. Thank you for paying attention to this class. I hope to see you in my premium master class. I'll be dropping link to the discount. Click on it, get the offer, pay, and join my premium master class so that when these opportunities come, you will know how to maneuver to make more wealth. I'm delivering value so that even if you don't pay for my premium class, you can start up from here and use it to make profitable money for yourself. See you next time. Do have a wonderful day. Yo, thanks for staying to the end of this video. I'm so happy you were able to make it. So I want you to do me a favor right now. I'm not asking you to pay for anything. I just simply want you to connect more with me by clicking on the link to sign up on my POG newsletter. I call it the Piece of Greatness newsletter, where I'll be sharing my journey to wealth creation with you every Friday. All my strategy, what I've encountered, my difficult times, my happy moments, and all stories that will help you achieve greatness in your own pursuit to wealth. And secondly, I just wanted to share with me on my DM how this class was of impact to your life as a person, what you learned from it, and things you will start practicing from now henceforth. That is all I want you to share with me on my DM. So I will capture your testimony and repost on my status so that somebody will know that yes, of a truth you be also blessed. I'll be waiting to hear from you from the other side. Thanks once again. More updates definitely coming to you, and I bet you sticking with me will be the best decision of your life. Take care.